Hi, Kitty. What are you doing? Yeah. Hi. I'm trying to go live here. I think I might actually be live. Yep. Looks like I'm live with Kitty Cat alongside me. YouTube showing me live. Yes, YouTube showing me live. Welcome to Askew Adventures. We're going back into the Outer Worlds 2, where we are just about ready to navigate to Greater Tranquility Base and see about well, that was interesting. Most of the other places don't have most of the other places don't have that when you arrive. And maybe they did the first time. I don't recall. Okay, we gotta figure out who we're gonna take with us. I'm leaning towards Niles and Inez. So we'll start there and see how this goes. What are all these hashtags showing up on my... Whoa. Way too loud. Way too loud.
No time to goggle the rift, Commander. We've got to get to DeVries.
Okay. There's a rift? No. Okay.
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched in Golden Ridge, I am certain we can both profit from a merger. But surely the good Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders have some thoughts?
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but an alliance. By ending the war, we may focus on the true threat to our society, the rifts.
An actual alliance, huh? Disable landing pad gate hydraulics. Is that a good thing? Does that maybe prevent some reinforcements for debris showing up? Maybe? Or does that let me get to this ship?
Look, another ship. Doesn't exactly scream official delegation transport to me.
It does not.
This must be the...
Satellite bears scorch marks, presumably from atmospheric re-entry. Its panels have been tampered with, and all data cartridges have been extracted. I don't have the scrapper perk to get anything. So this is the satellite, yeah.
Be the satellite that sent an emergency ping across the system. What led me to you, Commander?
I cannot shake my last meeting with Victor from my mind. In the midst of discussing our plans, he quietly commented that I had a desperation about me. Is he really so daft? How could I not be desperate? Our very survival is on the line. For years, we've gone over the numbers, sharing our fears and rage over the Order's inaction regarding the rifts. This may be the last chance to prove their original predictions right. But as I make the approach to greater tranquility, I don't know why that word is so hard to say. As I make my approach to greater tranquility, my desperation grows. Could I possibly have misinterpreted the numbers? Or the numbers themselves wrong? If we fail, then what will everything leading us to this point have been for? And worst of all, if we fail, it's because we weren't aligned with the plan after all. Oh, law, I cannot even bear the thought of it.
Why is DeVries hanging on to it?
This sort of satellite is new to me. Is it Earth tech? How did it get out here?
I don't know if it was Earth Tech. I don't know anything about it, but I bet it had something on it that she needed. And that little bit of information was about all I'm going to get out of this ship. Okay. Well, let's find our way in, shall we? Okay, we got people here. Don't know if they're friend or foe yet. I guess it's time to find out.
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect?
It
See
is.
here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late.
Oh, I intend to stop all of you. I'll determine that. Tell me what DeVries' plan is now.
Preposterous. Our mission to stop the talks is a righteous one. Why would I ever jeopardize it for the likes of you?
Ignore the posturing. Give him a push and I'll bet you can get DeVries' plans out of him.
You'll do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it.
You... Seer Wiley said just as much, but when I showed him the errors in his thinking, he stood down.
That matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast.
Steadfast in your resolve. Absolutely, I hear you. I don't believe you, but I hear you. You don't sound convincing. Try again, with more feeling.
Toy with me, fiend!
Fiend.
I'll not have it, but it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself.
I'll show you mercy, same as I did with the monastery hostages, if you tell me everything.
But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the monastery were not standing in your path.
I'm a member of the Earth Directorate. My word is practically law.
Is it? I may not know of this Earth Directorate you speak of, but I can tell you are not one to be trifled with, if I wish to continue drawing breath. Which suddenly seems all I can focus on.
Good man,
Then,
good man.
I surrender. See this screen? Agent DeVries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One team is in the next chamber, in fact. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way now. May the numbers guide you.
Okay.
That intel rather easily, didn't they?
They did it. They did indeed. Is it something I can examine? Override code for the station automech system. That's nice. Auto compression coils. Nope. Does not look like it's something that I can specifically take a look at or view or... Oh, here we go. Monitor displays a map of the station, evidently annotated by DeVries. Our first team of agents is to hold the landing pad, which we just kind of got rid of. The second team is to make their way through the turbine chamber. The third team is to guard the exit of the refinery. DeVries herself will make for the broadcast booth overlooking the forum chamber where the delegates are to meet. So there are 4 total checkpoints. Okay. We need to see... Oh, that's inactive. That one's active. What is that? Is this a lift? Okay, so that's a... Yep, this is a lift. It goes down. Okay. Not quite ready to go down yet. Still trying to see if there's anything that can give me some extra help or hint. or insight or get me in front of them, which I'm sure there's not. That's a lift to go up there. Ooh, that's a long way up. That may be our next goal, though, because this looks like we are locked out of here. Up and over or down and under. Those seem to be our only two choices. All right. And we are heading this way. We got sprats. I don't think they're enemy combatants, though, so they're good.
For all of the Protectorate's ills, they sure know how to build things that last. Not a compliment, just an observation.
Okay, what do we got on this terminal? From Provost Iglesia, subject important announcement. This message serves as notice that Greater Tranquility Substation is to be decommissioned at the end of this month. Please speak to your direct supervisor for an update to your duties and details on your next posting. Remember with pride that all of your work here is making the Sovereign's vision of powerful planet-side communications relays a reality. You are greatly thanked for your service in the Matriarch's name, Provost Ambrose Iglesia. Updates to emergency protocol. Be advised the Greater Tranquility Substation moves into lockdown procedure. See Article 2.13 for more details. The following mechanisms will be automatically activated. Emergency floodlighting, intercom sirens, landing pad ship enclosures. Note that these features can only be overridden by an administrator. Okay. So am I trying to trigger a lockdown, or do I want to avoid a lockdown? Clearly, up was not the correct direction. So down it is. And I would expect resistance at the bottom of this lift. Okay, not directly at the bottom of the lift. That's a...
Seems your sovereign is regarded as being inept, shall we say?
Gonna need a way to power this thing.
Is good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He is not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well,
Yep.
landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping redworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion.
Examine the
So,
fuse
in
box. Rewire, engineering, scrap metal, and foil. I can make a fuse. I can go find one, or I can make one with some good old-fashioned MacGyvering. Oh, yeah, that was... how long does this zap last? Because I got zapped but good there. Okay. Maybe we should have found the official fuse. Automechanical function commands. All automechanicals in this sector are activated and are on patrol. Targeting protocol updated by unknown user. Modify existing protocol? I do. Revert targeting protocol. You wish to write this command to cartridge. Sure. Write it to a cartridge. Is that not... Okay. Warning, automechanical functions accessed by unknown user. Targeting protocols reverted to default station security measures. Protocol written to cartridge. Cartridge ejected. Okay, I mean, that's what happened. Hopefully that doesn't mean I have to put the cartridge into the mechs to get them actually reverted. But we shall see. And there's the... the fuse was right in the corner. I zapped myself for absolutely nothing. Man, there's a big part of me wants to see if I can make that jump with my hover boots. Just to see if there's anything over there. I'm not gonna do it though. Not this time. Not this time. Okay, so we've got power here. Oh, it just carries us over. So it's a horizontal lift, would you call that? I suppose that's what you would call it. Alright.
Damn. DeVries' team must have gotten to these mechs first. I don't favor fighting on two fronts, but it's not looking like we have another choice.
I thought I reset the mechs. Did it not take? Do I have to do it from somewhere else first? Use automech controls. This panel controls deployed automechanical dragoons and can be used to modify their directives. Upload targeting protocol. I have both of those things. Hopefully that'll turn them back into friendlies. Ha 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 ha. It did turn them to friendlies. Yes. Excellent.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
I mean, there's no heat on me, but yeah, sure. Oh, what's shooting at me? Hold on, hold on. The mech's shooting at me? Why are the mechs shooting at me? That's not cool. I guess, strictly speaking, I am an intruder, so I would fall under their initial classification. That wasn't exactly what I was hoping for from reverting
After some
them.
quick mental calculations, I do see merit in your last declaration. It was astonishingly logical, in fact.
How charming that I've surprised an esteemed man such as yourself. In turn, I wish to thank you for toning down your bloviating. I feared we'd still be here next fiscal quarter.
Yes, you must be quite busy between product launches and
So-
counting bits. But I will be here as long as it takes to ensure the order isn't taken advantage of by duplicitous actors.
Oh, it's definitely being taken advantage of by somebody. I don't see how to get up to that level just yet. We got a ladder down. We got another hatch here. This place is another maze. Wonderful. And now where are we? Now we are... Could have gone in that way. That's where we are. Okay. Well. Upwards. Anything in the corner? Nope. Anything on top? Nope. Alright. Anything down here? We got fallen enemy. We got some ammo. We can always use some spare ammo. Some grenades. Some bits. Oh. Oh. mean, they kind of are, yes, but not that badly.
Happy to assist in crafting more ammo, if you need it.
Holy crap. I am running distinctly low on ammo. Where's the other gun I like? It is not that one. That one's okay. I thought I had another gun. The Oracle. That one uses the same rounds that I'm essentially out of, so that's not going to help. That one also uses this. Well, let's see how many rounds we can make then. Death sentence. Marksman's rifle. And it fires really, really slow though. I got sniper rifles. I can go back to this one. This one's pretty good. I got 900 rounds for it. It'll be good. It does shock damage. It'll be good against automechs anyway, depending on how many more automechs we've got to deal with.
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate.
Yes,
Yeah.
but things have taken somewhat of a turn after the Protectorate destroyed.
I actually have the fuse this time.
Out of madness, we have seen little resistance to our residents.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
Worrisome indeed. It's even more worrisome that they've heard about me. Alright. Take a quick look around, see if there's another one of those fuses, because I just used the only one I've found so far. Fan hazards. Massive blades of certain fans will make quick work of even the toughest Earth Directorate agent. However, with skillful use of your tactical time dilation gadget, you may be able to slip through unscathed. Oh, goody. I can't just shoot that and stop it. So, yep, nope. There we go. Yeah, you two stay out there. Well, I did want another fuse. Maybe I'll take a look around before I remove it. I may need it where it's at for the moment. Nope, can't use that door, so... Well, you guys can't stop. That's gonna hopefully stop the fan. Shut down that generator even. It did stop that fan, and it opened this door. Okay.
But many questions remain.
Of course. Allow me to offer this bit of data. The true culprit of the attack was a proctor named Svoboda. My brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order is
You're
capable of decisive action.
Your
I
brave
have
colleagues,
after
huh?
hearing about your monastery. Even
Wow, this place is just like one huge maze.
hostages yet live. This crime happened under your purview.
Not just a huge maze, but a huge
Inaccurate analysis of the situation.
multi-dimensional, three-dimensional maze.
Chaos to run rampant on our watch. Chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people's meddling in our affairs.
Oh, do I need to go? I need to do the fan thing again. Okay. Okay, well. And dodge. Yay. That's actually pretty easy. It slows it down quite a bit. It seems daunting, but it's set up so that it's actually...
Fix me up. I'd do it for you.
Did you guys just get yourself chopped into the fan?
According to my analysis, neither of our parties has enough goodwill with the other to proceed directly to an alliance. A swift end to the war is highly improbable.
You had to run a quaint predictive model to come to that conclusion? Did your numbers give any insight into making this more worth my while?
It's not supposed to be worth your while, lady. It's a vendor mech. What appears to be a makeshift weapons workbench with a toolbox containing miscellaneous parts. The mods appear mostly assembled, however, there's only enough of the final component to complete one of them. Gun 5 or Brilliant or Tinkerer. I think I have Gun 5 and Tinkerer. Machine pistol, explosive rounds. Ooh, I like the sound of that. I do have a couple of machine pistols. Shock cannon, biomass converter. I will take the machine pistol, explosive rounds.
This unit welcomes you to the utility atrium.
Utility
My records
atrium.
do not indicate that any authorized personnel remain aboard the station, but I am programmed to exchange wares for monetary compensation for whosoever seeks it.
Well, I seek monetary compensation. Oh, sometimes I seek wares. The station has been decommissioned for decades. Why are you still here?
Searching my records. Ah, yes. The explanation given by Mechanist DeSoto was as follows. I need someone to have eyes on my explosive friends. But I do not have eyes.
Okay. What explosive friends? That's kind of worrisome,
Praise
but
be to
okay.
the sovereign, for he knows precisely what to provide his subjects.
Does he now? Alright. I've got 10,000. I'll drop some on that. Toxicity drain rate. I like the sounds of that. Gain increased critical hit chance against automechs. If automech hacking is unlocked via the manual reset perk, automechs may now be hacked from a distance. Both critical hit chance and hack distance increase with your hack skill and an empty utility slot. Yeah, I think I have to not only do that, but then I have to equip that like immediately. Because toxicity is it at the bottom? It is at the bottom. So currently, oh, I already had 80% toxicity drain rate. Oh well. That hat looks cooler. I might even turn hats back on. Yeah, I should probably throw a Zeranium filter back on eventually too. Okay, so some order. Robes. My current is that. No, not the plasma caster. There we go. That's basically better in almost every single way except for the 10% damage resistance. Yeah, we'll go ahead and equip those. I don't think I have anything else that's better. Scholar Cuirass. Nope. Dragoon armor, which is basically... What am I comparing against? Okay, so cultist armor, ghillie suits. Nope, we don't need any of that. So what's downstairs?
That's a lot of supplies left unattended. Could be worth a quick look over.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking for. Oh, yep. I don't have the perk that lets me rummage through that bucket. Not a terrible gun, but I've got better already. So basically nothing down here. Gotta go over here in the corner. What do we got on this terminal? Important announcement. I commend you for seeking clarification on the decommissioning process. Yeah, don't really care about that. That is not going to help me with my current quest. The store looks like I might be able to open it. If I open it... And all these places look the same. If I take this fuse out, what does that turn off? This is going to turn something off. It unpowers that. Okay. Now the question is that the direction I need to go? Did I just turn off the power to the route that actually sends me the correct direction? I did. Alright, in you go. Sometimes I'm an idiot. Alright. I like the setting here, but this place is just huge. It's a maze, multiple levels, up and down, hidden stuff. It would take hours and hours and hours to explore it all.
I'm starting to get an eerie feeling, like someone's got their lamps on us.
There it is. Series Z and 118 bits. Hey, another 1% damage. Cool. Why does Twitch say my bitrate is unstable? Twitch, you really, really, really... It's weird. Very weird. Those look like security turret hatches. All right. None of these doors are open. Examine automechanical controls. Okay, so this is going to be the last time I can do this. Well, I might be able to hack the next one. Not quite sure what that did.
Armed and ready. You'll go no further, infidel. This next shot.
Holy cow, you got some armor. Stick your head up. Come on, come on. Right there, right there. think he called me an infidel. Pick up greater tranquility fuse. What does that shut down if I pick it up? The fan? The fan. Okay, I'm okay with that. That's not on. I'm guessing if I find out how to turn it on, I can, get a lift to show up. Okay. Oh. That did not turn off that fan. So, activate fuse box. Way back there? Underneath me. Okay. There's a fuse box underneath each of those rooms. I can't. I have to go through the fans to get to them. Okay, I got you now. I see what you're putting down. All right. Put one in. Yes, use a fuse.
Looks like a fight.
A fight? With whom?
My aftermarket parts are dry.
Oh, I see who.
What are you doing down there?
Well, I'm about to start sniping you.
Anomalous outliers.
That's what I'm doing. 3 and 4. How many more are ya? Anybody else? Anybody else want some? Alright. I didn't think so. And when I put this in, I guess it's going to call more reinforcements. At least one of these times when it calls reinforcements, it's going to be like a considerable force, though, right? Not just like 2 or 3. Because that 2 at a time thing is,
I can hear you, Scout.
Yep, I can hear you too. There you go. Got a present for you. Got a present for you too.
We're so close. One elevator ride away from having DeVries in our crosshairs. Finally.
Confront DeVries. That's my next, what did you do? Alright. This was, I'm gonna have to play this same a second time and go through this whole facility a little better. Try to find what kind of hidden stuff it has. This 1, I just enjoy playing games that way. 2, that sounds like a good time to me. But I don't think too many people would enjoy watching it. Might cut together, like, if I find some interesting secrets or something along those lines. But, alright. Probably auto-saved already, but we'll drop one just in case. Hi, little sprat guy. So I have to point out something here. Not that there's really anybody listening or whatever. The whole setup of the game to this point has kind of given the illusion that a confrontation with DeVries is the end game. And they've kind of put it kind of built it up to this point. And I think what's going to happen here is she's going to get away again. Or she's not going to be the top of the chain. Somebody else is going to be in charge, and we're going to have to go after them as well. Okay, so broadcast records. Scrolling through the records, 3 entries in particular. Video and intercom systems enabled for the Sovereign's annual address. Broadcasting throughout station and system is complete. Intercom systems enabled to commence decommission procedures. Broadcasting throughout station is complete. Video and intercom systems enabled for reason undisclosed. Broadcasting throughout station still in progress. The 2327 address. Was that the year of the Horizon Point thing? The Sovereign announces the creation of the Vox Initiative and how it will serve the people well for centuries to come. The Sovereign thanks the Order of the Ascendant for their steadfast and thorough research, promising great scientific advancements in the years to come. Finally, the Sovereign announces the birth of his first child, Henry. The Sovereign trusts everyone will embrace his son as their beloved leader when the time is right. Important. Before this address is broadcast to Arcadian subjects, all footage must be edited and submitted to the Office of the Consul for approval. The designated editor has specifically been advised to elaborate upon the Sovereign's language regarding his son. Affectionate words inspire affection in kind. To the Office of the Sovereign, subject a reflection on progress. As the decommissioning process winds down here at Greater Tranquility Substation, I can't help but look about and reminisce on all that was done here. We've made significant technological strides here, as you've been so generous to point out in your many visits. My hope is that our research will prove abundantly fruitful as the Vox program is initiated. With this final sign-off and a toast to the matriarch, allow me to say that delivering your good word, my dear Sovereign, to the people of Arcadia has been the greatest honor of my life. All right. Oh, it's a lift. I'm trying to open the back door. It's a lift.
We came here in good faith to offer a merger and an alliance, and yet our parties will still be at each other's throats by the end of this. Is this really what you want?
It'd be foolish to even consider an alliance when you so clearly wish to bend Arcadia to Auntie's will. Should the fighting intensify, and it shall, it will be due to your pride. Presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people. Until you acknowledge this, I fear we will never reach an accord.
Foresight pales in comparison to action. We acquired Fairfield from the Protectorate. You recall? This was a decisive victory over a strategic location which promises high returns.
So you think your people should rule? Shall I remind you that you failed to gain ground or even take the Vox relay yourself? Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadians. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot. He welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly. The poor man
Yeah.
was nearly overwhelmed if he couldn't see his right enemies actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis it helped create. Indeed, my projections may be accurate.
Like sitting terror rays. We can't let DeVries make her move.
Vicar, you are not yourself. Perhaps Auntie and your bishop can continue these talks. We'd be happy hosts. We do enjoy dazzling guests with a tour of our stolen artifacts.
There is only a 14% chance that you are jesting. No. If anyone in Arcadia is fit to host such discussions, it is Presiding Bishop Bassar. Anyone else would be incompetent.
Yeah, they are never going to come to an accord.
Oh, damn you.
Well, that was DeVries. So is this going to be the moment of confrontation?
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
I would say it's the right time
It's
myself.
over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why.
We're both here for one reason, to stop you. Yeah, we're here thanks to Wiley giving up the intel. Didn't you hear? We sent him home crying.
I gathered that when he ceased all communication and disappeared. What else could it be but his turning tail?
I could have killed him.
You do have a flair for manipulating weak minds, it seems. I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late.
I mean... Oh, I didn't take Space Ranger. I'll bite. Tell me what the peace talks have to do with the rifts.
Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data, and a prototype modulator that's hidden away in a Protectorate lab on Praetor. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology.
Speech attack frighten. Those were the ramblings of a soon-to-be dead
Fine.
agent.
Then I'm done talking. Let's see which one of us prevails.
Shame. Still, better her than anyone else.
I mean, she didn't put up that much of a fight. That was full on, like, major plot buildup to boss fight. I mean, that was boss fight level drama buildup there, right? And then not even a full mag dump killed her. I'm not even sure she did any damage to me. Earth Directorate data cartridge. What does that do? Oh. Earth Directorate. That's, Oh. Man, there's the rift. Yeah, see. Killing these people wouldn't have stopped whatever's going on with the rift anyway. I think maybe that's the end of Act 1. Is this
It's not gonna hold up against that rip along. We need to get back to the incognito now.
Yeah. I'm hearing you, but, the question is going to be... Well, the good news is this does not seem to be, like, QuickTime evented. It's not a Tomb Raider game where, I don't know if this is the right way or not. Ouch. Ooh. That's not the right way. This is the right way. Okay. Yep, that's not the right way. That last step was almost an extra step too long. Is this the right way? Okay, this is, looking promising. I mean, I don't I don't sprint any faster than this. Pick up the pace. 80 meters. We're almost there. We're almost there. Val, fire up the engines. Prepare to receive us. The other ship's gone. I'm guessing the other team that's left is the empty set. Ooh, that's a lot of rifts. Okay, so now the rifts are the enemy.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts
You don't
threatening
say.
the majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data.
That's...
Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines.
What does that mean exactly, Val?
The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations.
Anything about mission objectives?
I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms De Vries's assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose.
That sounds tricky. Any chance we can get help from the Order or Auntie's Choice?
Agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal directives, which you are no longer bound by. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Seeking their assistance is recommended. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters.
Well, what would be the benefit of working with one faction over the other?
The Ascendant are concerned with the elevation of humanity. While lacking experience in governance, they would be fair partners and open to reasonable solutions. Auntie's Choice has the firepower to more easily succeed in battle and greater experience in management. They would likely be receptive to a free agent such as yourself. Whoever you assist will be better positioned to take control of the archive, and by extension, the entire colony. Careful consideration is warranted. There is also one other,
pick a side
option: persuading the two factions to work together. The delegates you helped save may be able to help facilitate this.
I'll have to think about it.
To mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander?
I think I'll have an easier time dealing with the rifts if we get the modulator from Praetor first. I'm just going to start pressing buttons on the astrogator and see where we end up. That's probably not the best course of action.
Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. Proceed with caution. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You have also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. The message has also been sent to your private terminal.
Tell me what it says now.
Greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for membership in Auntie's Choice Esteemed and Valuable Disposable Agent Program.
Disposable
Report on board
Agent
ACS
Program.
Undisputed Claim for details on this exciting opportunity. Signed, Auntie Cleo. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander. You may use the astrogator to navigate there at any time.
So I have 3 new places I can go to. Auntie's Choice headquarters, Cloister, and Praetor. Was that the other one? Praetor. Yep. The ACS Undisputed Claim. The flagship of Auntie's Choice. And the rifts seem a little... Why... An instrument to unfold space and time. Yeah, so that's where the rift modulator is, I guess. So that's like the next thing. I honestly, I believe we barely just started like Act 2 of the game. I'm not really sure. I went into it blind, and I'm still blind beyond anything other than what I'm seeing right now as far as plot goes. But oh, that's cool. I wish that I wish that terminal navigation thing would have gone away for that so I could see it. Yeah, that's not so cool. I mean, visually it's cool, but I don't really like it. Alright. Yeah.
So, that's it then. DeVries dead. Justice served.
Yeah.
Galaxy still needs saving, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, we're on it. Because, you know, why would anybody else do it? I recognize that tone. What's wrong, Niles?
Am I that transparent?
A little bit. I just know you pretty well by now, I think.
Seems you do. I once thought DeVries the upper limit of what an agent could be. Certainly everything I aspired to be. Tough, brave, smart, and now she's dead. By our hand. Thought I'd feel relief or something akin to it.
Nah.
But mostly I just feel unbalanced. Like a mech with gimbals on the fritz.
You know what to do when that happens, but recalibration takes time.
Now you're speaking my language, Commander. DeVries earned her grave, sure enough. So why does killing her feel like... hell, I don't know. Putting out a star?
I don't know. It feels more like absolutely nothing to me. It was very anticlimactic. Certainly was not a feeling of conclusion, of resolution. Only you can answer that question,
Damn.
Niles.
And here I was hoping you'd have some pearls of wisdom to drop on me. Don't suppose you have any advice on how to move forward from here?
Stop believing in the lie of fairness. Sometimes shit just happens.
Yes, Commander.
Directorate's not sending reinforcements. We're here on your own. We're here on our own. Never forget that.
Yes, Commander. I hear you. Appreciate you making time to listen to me jawing on about all this. Might need a few to work through my thoughts, but I'll be ready for whatever comes next. Don't you fret.
Well, next we got to go get a device to help us hopefully close those mini rifts at the very least. All right. Who's coming up?
Short-range transmission just came in from Zed. Sounded urgent.
Of course it
He's
did.
requesting we meet him at the tomb of the matriarch. here on Praetor. It's where the matriarch and first sovereign are buried, supposedly.
That's awfully convenient. What do you mean, supposedly?
It's the Protectorate, Commander. What they say publicly and what is actually true ain't usually the same. Zeb left out the mission parameters.
Point taken.
Probably worried
Point
his
taken.
message might be intercepted. Not unfounded, given the Protectorate presence on Praetor. He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help. Reckon we should take it as a compliment. Zeb doesn't trust easy. Anyway, I'd really like to go. If there's time.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll make it a priority. Yeah, we can make it a priority. I do want to get that that gadget, though.
Got the sense that whatever's going down, it's happening now.
Of course it is. We were heading out anyway. Let's see. Yeah, we'll take those 3. That's a good loadout. Inez has some backup healing that she can throw out during combat. I burned through ammo so fast that Niles being able to manufacture some is a real benefit.
Get a look at that building. Bet you 50 bits that's where we'll find the rift modulator.
Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Automech factory.
Okay, so an Automech factory. Got a workbench. Not a whole lot in the way of stuff just lying about. Got no need for that. Let's see what's at the top of this tower first. Survey the land, as it were. Well, nothing much. Some mag picks. The radio just putting out static? Oh no, it's off. Okay. Important announcements. To all subjects of the Protectorate, welcome the Praetor. Alright. Subject Raptidon warning. I'm glad I looked at this. Not that it would matter much, but as if to demonstrate their ignorance of the plan, the bits-obsessed Anti's choice forces have chosen to spearhead their invasion with a foreign species known as Raptidons. It is not yet known the effect this invasive xenofauna will have on the long-term balance of Praetor, but all subjects tasked with ecological management are advised that Raptidons are not part of the plan and thus have no say as to whether a Protectorate subject should be reclassified as food. Yeah, the Raptidons are not going to care what you say about them being classified as food. That looks like the window is missing, but it doesn't look like there's a ledge. One of these towers I went up in had a little ledge you could crawl around the outside of. Had a little bit of loot. There was something else on that table. I missed it. Not important enough to go back up for, but I did miss it. Okay. We are at the top of a very tall tower. Whoa, we got some other ships over here. That's an unusual sight. I bet it does not let me in any of them, though. Nope. Ooh. Can't even go behind that one. Design on these is cool. Is it the same ship? Yep, it's the same ship. Same type of ship, I should say. Yep. Nothing there, nothing there. There's a bag of loot over here. May be able to parkour up there and get up there, but it's usually not worth the effort doing things like that. Every once in a while it is. There's a sniper rifle on the first planet. Once you get the double jump boots, you go up on top of a stack of crates there on the first planet. All right. Alright, Niles, where's your buddy at? Pass through the automech factory. And meet with Zebulon. Are these roads? So if we meet with Zebulon and those are roads, we're going to want to go that direction. Does look like they might be roads. Okay. But I'm definitely hearing... I can hear the liquid bubbling in this... whatever these things are. Whatever liquid that is definitely not water. What are you? First shrine, the earth. Here you stand, dear subject, on the first steps of your journey. You are far from your destination, but your path is clear and your resolve is unwavering. If the matriarch could open the heavens to humanity with the glorious gift of her skip drive, then surely you can walk her symbolic path without fear. Take the briefest of moments and reflect on the discovery of the skip drive. Internalize the surety it took for the matriarch to take her children, her creation, and use it to cast herself and the first crew into the void, knowing, without doubt, that the only acceptable outcome of the journey would be the creation of the most perfect of societies, the Protectorate. Yeah. That sounds perfect. It sounds like bullshit. It sounds perfect. Perfect bullshit. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Alright, what are you, and can I harvest you? I cannot harvest you. Can I shoot you? Nope. Okay, well. We tried. Whoa. Alright, Alright, what else? What else is shooting at me? Something else is shooting at me. Scrappers? Was that scrappers? Is that what that said? And they've, not only is it Raptidons, but they've got, oh, we got a Colossus. Okay. So the Raptidons on this planet, what was that? In-ray damage? Is that what the purple is? Okay, that's definitely gonna make things interesting. And yes, that did say it was a scrapper. Okay. This scrapper is only possessions in life worth some Adrena time. Oh, he had a few things. Shell shock, reclamated armor. Raptidon hunter. And I don't really need to go out of my way to confront some Raptidons. There's going to be plenty of opportunity. There's going to be plenty of Raptidons. We need to go meet Zeb. I'm sure the Raptidons will come to us eventually, like they just did at that scrapper den. This scenery on this is glow-in-the-dark purple pumpkins. I mean, I don't know what they really are, but that's what they look like, right? Glow-in-the-dark purple pumpkins. Day-glow purple pumpkins. It's perfect, because tomorrow's Halloween, right? Oh, man. We've got the second shrine, the Void. Dear subject, you are now adrift in the darkness. Your path unseeable, your fear understandable. But your feelings are an affront to the glory that is the matriarch's achievement. This is the Shrine of the Void. It represents the smallest reflection of the almost incalculable distance between the matriarch's departure from Earth and her arrival at the Arcadian system. The Void was vast and unknowable, with dangers beyond your feeble imaginings. But how can you falter here, facing such an inadequate copy? When our beloved matriarch took her crew and the future of humanity through this darkness without hesitation, do not falter. Instead, steel your heart with thoughts of what she overcame. Trust in her indomitable willpower, and you will surely find your way through to the final shrine. Take a brief moment to reflect on the incalculable effort the matriarch put into bringing your forefathers here to give them a better life, free of tyranny. There's some subtle, perhaps not so subtle. Well, why is my stream buffering? What? What is going on here? That's not good. It says I'm pushing 16 megabit per second. Why does YouTube say it's buffering? Or at least, why does YouTube